So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
And a chance! An early chance there, first of the game.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alisson claims comfortably. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vittoria yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. And this is Cruyff. Son Heung-min. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gullit. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ødegaard. For De Bruyne. Haaland. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. There's the header! Goal! Victoria! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Cruyff. Hernandez. That has not gone well. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cruyff. This might spell danger. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Turns and goes back. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Victoria have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Udinese are looking to go forward now. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Oh, nice touch. Rafinha puts a cross in. Ødegaard. We are into stoppage time. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Alexander-Arnold. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Victoria have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 11. Numero 9.
And the second half gets underway. Victoria carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Rodri. And Kvaratskhelia picked out brilliantly. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pass somewhat off target. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Seedorf. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away?
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
And it's Bergomi.
Attenzione, un cambio.
He is just caressing the ball. Donatoni showing good feet. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka receives it in a wide position. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Wirtz. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. And the shot's on here. Victoria can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Seedorf. Turan. Victoria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Saka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. And that is out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 8. Seedorf. Viene sostituito con il
And it's Alexander
numero
Arnold.
17. Cambio di giocatori.
He's got goal. He's got a goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Vinicius Junior has been shown a yellow card for that. Shot, surely! Yes! up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Haaland! Defending of the desperate variety. Now there's a... It's Salah! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cruyff. Now Seedorf. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Victoria looking to pass their way through. Haaland, well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Seedorf. Hullet. And here's Cruyff. Seedorf.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoisted in. Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
The Czech Republic really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
The Czech Republic have their second corner now. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Victoria are looking to go forward now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's played through for him. Hernandez. Mbappe. Darren Fletcher. Good ball over the top. Odegaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri. Haaland. Haaland. Somewhat off target. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Roberto Carlos delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Odegaard. Haaland. And it's Odegaard. Here's Rodri. Saliba. And it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Collar. And it's Thuram. Chance to deliver. De Bruyne can get it clear.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rodri. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Here's Rodri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He has found the way through.
Well played and well cleared.
The Czech Republic have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold, Saliba, he's looking wide, Mbappe, and it's Rodri, and it's Salah, threads one in, and this is De Bruyne. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that was very necessary. Opts for safety. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rodri. The Czech Republic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Darren Fletcher. And he's worked it through, and he's managed to get free. They've won a corner.
Substitution for Czech Republic.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 27.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Number 10, Bale.
He can get that
Substitution in
clear.
progress.
Ruben Dias. Valverde. Spread out to the left. Danger averted for now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, can he get onto this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Valverde. And it's Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Victoria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Roberto Carlos, Darren Fletcher. Now it's Seedorf, and he's got his cross in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, there's a probing ball. All the way back. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Now the ball in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now he's got space here. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
1 minute added time.
Ball's played through. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. He rises! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The Czech and that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They look.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. The Netherlands have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative.
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Goes to finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Played up towards the front line, succumbs to the pressure. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho looking to run onto it. He's got full. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. And here's Van Basten.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running.
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gerrard. Not the most accurate pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hernandez. Now it's Ødegaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Referee has just said play on. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. The Netherlands looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard.
Terrific header! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. He's in space and looking for options. That's a decent clearance. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Climbs up big! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And this is Van Basten. Shot a goal! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well,
big header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
that's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Victoria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Haaland. Victoria finding their passes. Davids. Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Saliba. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Gerrard. He has found the way through. He's free. Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Johor Darul Tazim have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Played with speed from back to front.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's De Bruyne. An instinctive delivery. Well, there is the multifunctional Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, he impressed me a lot, this fella. I've watched him since he was a young prospect, and I really liked what I saw, particularly in the Spanish Cup final in 2021.
Saving grace of what had been a disappointing season for the Catalans. Emphatic win that, though.
4-0, in fact, yeah, and de Jong got the second.
Yes, he did, against the men from the Basque Country. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Saliba. Vitoria yet to have an attempt on goal. Alisson claims comfortably. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Salah. That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Johor Darul Tazim have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bullish header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Johor Darul Tazim are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and
shot a goal! Bellingham. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Osimhen! Oh, it's really well taken goal. Ruben Dias. And Hernandez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? This might spell... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Mohamed Salah. Dixuha86 have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, well played. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Thinks shapes to shoot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim. And with that, it is a very good night. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Victoria! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
One chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Inter Milan given another corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ødegaard. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gullit purring through the gears. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. So what can they make of this? That is good strength. De Bruyne. Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mohamed, up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit. Pelé.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. And here's Gullit. Ødegaard. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. And this is Gullit. Shot a goal! In he goes again. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Alexander-Arnold. For De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's taking no chances there. Ødegaard. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Played out towards the right wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Pelé. Victoria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Pelé, and he's worked it through. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is
Pelé! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's going to go a long way. It's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Victoria are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Victoria head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So off we go once more. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Ødegaard. Luis Suarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. That looks a cracking ball. Neymar is flagged offside. Ruben Dias. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a decent clearance. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Ødegaard. Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge. Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Neymar, played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 5, número 11, número 20, número 16. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Hernandez.
Número 9.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Número 13.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Or good read. Wirtz. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Wirtz, Saka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pele, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior touches it back. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. He's in a great position. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross to the back post. Yep, it's a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. It's played through for him. And the shot! He has done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kimmich. Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Nesta calmly anticipates. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Luis Suarez.
3 minutos de compensação.
Saliba. Saka. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wirtz. Saliba. And there goes the final whistle. Victoria can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Serginho. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Rodri gets across and deals with it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Serginho. Oh, what has happened here?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Pelé. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And he thumps it clear. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Rodri. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. He has a look up. He's shapes to shoot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There's a quick free kick, gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Mbappe. Rodri, out towards the flank. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good ball over the top. Ødegaard. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serginho engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Hernandez. Bullish header! And the half-time whistle goes. High-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Victoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Salah. Great vision. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Now Ruben Diaz. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He has found the way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He is through here. And the cross comes in. Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Nicely aimed pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Otto. Otto stood his ground strongly. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Otto making good progress on the right-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is wide and looking to get onto this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Gullit. Number 27, Serginho. Number 10,
Foot in.
Number 4,
Alexander-Arnold.
Maldini.
And it's
Coming
Kimmich.
on the field.
And he's
Number
intervened
32,
well there.
Vieri. Number 9, Suarez. Number
Almost
12,
75 minutes on the clock now. Ball
Number
looks a good one.
22,
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Saliba. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Saka. And it's Musiala. Now it's Haaland.
Victoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The less said about that pass, the better. Musiala. Victoria must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kimmich. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute at a
Otto.
time.
Kimmich, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Son Heung-min. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nesta. Who played for Dembele. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. There will be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. And it's Dembele. Oh, super find. Neither side yet able to find the net. Dembele. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rodri. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in beauty! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Hernandez. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Ødegaard. Looking for up. And he shoots! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Mohammed, can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini cuts out the pass. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez. Here's Rodri. Vittoria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. He could do with more sharpness in their passing. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to...
Oh, he's chance, surely! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the keeper takes decisive action. And it's Pirlo. He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Vittoria really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Inter Milan take the lead. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Hernandez, he's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vittoria really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
È di 80.607 spettatori.
Dembele. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot. It's there. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Victoria have a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minute. And a chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. Shot at goal! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mohamed Salah, there's the shot! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odegaard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Odegaard. He's got full. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Haaland. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Victoria looking to pass their way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's straight offside. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Belletti. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely spread. Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe! Goal! Victoria! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Victoria get themselves into the lead. Odegaard. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne. Out of play for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big header! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He is through here. They've won a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is going out for a goal kick. And it's half-time here. Victoria are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's got real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and it's a goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Look, Mbappe! It's there! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ødegaard could move up a gear here. Haaland takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ødegaard. Tries a measured ball. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's in a great position here. Mohamed Salah. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And here's Haaland. Mbappe gets into a good position. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe. It is a corner, good chance.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
And it's De Bruyne. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Haaland. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates, and the counter is on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Pelé looking to run onto it. Cruyff. Decent chance! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Victoria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Pelé. He's in plenty of space here. And he was alert to it. Victoria are behind here despite their domination of possession. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Takes a shot! Has a look up and drives it forward. De Bruyne.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Odegaard. Mbappe. And it's Rodri. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Could move up a gear here. Jordi Alba providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's come to nothing. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's been slipped through. Pelé is on his own. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Odegaard. Victoria have the chance to go the other way.
Victoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba for De Bruyne. Rodri. Odegaard. Victoria finding their passes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jordi Alba charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Cruyff. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lazio have it back and can go again. De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. And it's Rodri.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Odegaard. And that's a good ball. And that was very necessary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Odegaard. Some really good ball movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Pele. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. Oh, super ball. Big chance! It's Renlu. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to play it through. Pele gets into a good position. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 99. Lascia il campo per il numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Shot, surely! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he cuts out the supply. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Chance! He's got a goal! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Victoria get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's picked his way through. Rodri. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Lazio can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 13, numero 8, numero 19. Jordi Alba.
Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Adriano at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was